In this video, I will demonstrate how you can make a 3D puff design, as it is very popular at the moment, especially for Tumblers designs. To show you how to make this 3D puff design, I'm going to make two designs for back-to-school themed tumblers, since that's a hot topic right now too. I will leave in the description of this video a link to the finished designs if you want to download and use them. I can get back-to-school design elements from CreativeFabria or from Canva. I also leave in the description a link for 10 free downloads from CreativeFabria. I open CreativeFabria and run a search for back-to-school. Then I select under Graphics. And I begin to look at the many wonderful designs and graphics on the subject. What you download from CreativeFabria, you should use it as elements for your design and not use directly, unless of course it is for personal use. But if you want the design you make to sell as a digital file, or as a design for print-on-demand products, it's okay to create your own design. That's what I'll do now, after I've picked up suitable back-to-school items. Basically, I'm looking for a design that's in SVG format, so I can open it and use it in Adobe Illustrator. As you know, Adobe Illustrator is a paid application, but at the moment I don't know of any other software application that offers this functionality called Inflate. If any of you know of a free way to create Inflate, please share it, and both I and the audience would greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, I browsed and picked out a few designs that I downloaded. After unzipping them, I open this SVG file in Adobe Illustrator. I mark everything and with a right click I want to ungroup them. So I can see that these items are not actually grouped. This is actually a unique file that contains a lot of back-to-school themed items. Each one I can highlight and copy to another file. Now I open a new document by choosing File, New. I will put the design dimensions of the tumblers, which are 9.5 by 8.1 inches. I place the background, which is a rectangle. I will also choose the color. Then I'll choose my elements and arrange my design. When I'm done, I highlight everything, right-click, and group. And finally from Effect, and then 3D and Materials, I choose Inflate. For me, Inflate is positioned on the right, because I have already used it. The inflation process starts and takes some time. How much time depends on the power of your computer. When you have a lot of elements in your design and the computer's memory is not enough, a message will appear saying that there is not enough memory to complete the task. I'm using a laptop in this case, which is not particularly powerful, that's why I get exactly this message. What you can do is split the design into 2 parts, maybe even more. I'm going to select Ungroup and move the middle part of the design. Then I'll group the items again, and choose Inflate again. After some time the task is completed. Then I bring the rest of the design back to the middle, and as it's highlighted I choose Inflate. Now I'm going to work on the design a bit more. I regroup the entire design and select Materials. I choose the default material and then continue with Material Properties. The setting option will only appear if you have previously marked the design. I reduce the roughness to 0 and add a metallic effect, in the case to 27. And lastly I'll set up lighting. Here you can adjust the light position, intensity and more. I will increase intensity and height. Now everything is ready and I choose from File, Export, Export as PNG. I will save the file at the maximum resolution of 300 dpi. Here is the finished 3D puff design. And now I'm going to make another design to show you that if the design contains fewer elements, it's okay to inflate it once. I'm going to reopen a template I downloaded from CreativeFabria. I will transfer these items to a new file. And now from the other elements, I will choose letters to write back to school. After that I will also put some stars. Finally, I place a rectangle that will serve as the background of the design. I position it at the back. I do this with the right mouse button, select Arrange and Send to Back. From Fill, you can choose an appropriate color for the background. I highlight everything and select Group. As the design is marked, I choose Inflate. After a while, the puff is ready. I'll repeat the steps, choosing a metallic effect as well as a lighting setting. Then I'll export the file again, at 300 dpi. And here are the two finished designs. I have uploaded these two designs to sell as digital files on Etsy. But I provide them to you completely free of charge. You can download them from the links in the description of this video. And as a bonus, you can download another design for Tumblers, themed back to school. Friends, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more similar content. Your engagement fuels my creativity and encourages me to keep to explore and share with you various possibilities.